was your favorite moment in your NBA career?
Good question.
Beating the Sacramento Kings. What's your question?
What was the most memorable moment with you and Kobe Bryant?
Beating the Sacramento Kings.
Do this for me, Shaq.
Yeah.
Put this on the table for me. How big are those?
There gotta be
22.
27s.
22.
22?
Yep.
Okay, look, I'm gonna start off. So, I'm in a new chapter of my life. I watched you growing up, dominate at a young age in college. I played against you, had big battles with you in LA. And a new chapter of my life is coaching at Sacramento State. And I have your son over there. Kind of explain to them what goes into how our talk went with being a GM. Why did you want to be a GM of a college, and especially Sacramento State?
Because you threatened me. Don't let this guy fool you. He's one of the meanest light-skinned guys in the world.
I'm tough though. I'm tough.
No, I'm gonna tell you a story. I respect you because when all that stuff was going on between us, him and his boys actually tried to fight me and my boys. Like
He
a
ain't
real
lying.
fight. No, like a real fight. So I always respected him. So when I found out you got the job and you called and asked about my son's been, in and out of colleges. I thought that was commendable of you. So, you asked me, said, hey, would you mind being a general manager? And I saw a couple of other guys just doing it. And I consider you a friend, even though you were a fake foe, not a real foe. Sometimes we got to do certain things. Like I remember when you used to smack the shit out of Rayford Austin in the back of the head. So, but you asked me to do it. I'm happy to help you. Happy to help kids get to that next level. And I always tell people if you want to make it to the next level, at least have a conversation with somebody that's been there. You played at a super high level.
Thank you.
You probably would have got one done if you wouldn't have.
We're gonna talk about that later.
There you go.
Okay, cool,
About
cool.
you for that later on too.
I don't know how y'all expected Scott Pollard to stop me, but
That's low down.
That's my guy though. But
So what's the new nickname for Sacramento State? What do you call it now?
I call it Sacramento State.
That's what I'm talking about.
he can call it whatever he wants to call it. I'm with it.
So I got a
we're
question
together.
with that. So when you come up with these names, the Big Aristotle, the Big Shaq, you got other people like in your camp that's like, oh man, this is clean, or you just come up with it yourself?
We all know that a lot of big guys are not marketable, but I think what made me unique is I always thought I was you guys. I always thought I was a shooter. I always thought I had handles. So even though I'm a big guy, I have a little guy's mentality. So I just always wanted to be marketable. I didn't want to just be a big guy that come in, because when I was coming in, you had Ewan, you had Akeem, you had David Robinson. None of those guys had commercials or anything, and I wanted to be different. So I just always had to do stuff.
What was your favorite? Come on, man.
I thought you.
Let me get to that.
Eddie,
Stand up.
come on, man.
Don't he look like Charles Barkley that overdosed on those?
You just want to
That's what I thought it was. I'm like, goddamn, Charles.
You gonna tackle him?
No, please don't tackle me, big fella.
I like the fat Charles better, man. He doesn't get much weight.
Backstage, he called me Charles Barkley on Ozempic. I'm like, oh, come on, man. So, what was your favorite nickname? I got mine.
Diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah, and the reason why is a guy told me, because when I was younger, I always played at one speed. A guy said, you're like a diesel truck coming downhill with no brakes.
I love the big sewer.
Why?
You got a lot to your game.
Because I got a lot to say it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it.
Say it.
He got a lot of shit to his game. That's what he called himself back in the day.
You ain't lying. One of the most dominant players that I've seen.
Damn, man, you on that creatine, ain't you? Jeez.
Come on, man.
Well, he knew weights, ain't he?
Mike the Body Bibby.
No.
Damn.
Go ahead, man. I forgot what I was gonna say, man. Go
All right,
ahead.
so Shaq, so look, real quick though. So we all grew up emulating or watching somebody play, right? Your game is totally different from from anybody, because your force that you played with, how dominant you were. Who I looked up to was a guy that I believe you played with. His name was Chris Jackson at the time, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. So I kind of patterned my game after that. You know, quick release, coming off the screens, you know, getting my spots, getting to my spots. Is there somebody when you were coming up to where you were like, I actually can do what that guy is doing, and then add some more to it?
So I wanted to have the ferocity of a Patrick Ewing. And I wanted to run the court like David Robinson. And my emblem, the Dunkman emblem, I actually got that from Ronnie Cycli in college. You remember?
Ronnie Cycli.
Yeah, because Ronnie was the first guy to dunk and, you know, pull his legs up on the rim. So I was a mixture of those three guys. And then when I tried to go full court, I tried to be like Magic, but I realized that I wasn't a guard.
We talk about a lot, bro, how I'm a huge Lakers fan. You know, me and Mike, we go back and forth, and
No. This is a serious question right here.
Okay.
So in 2001,
When Kobe
no, listen.
Okay.
2001, 2002, we were the best team in the league that year.
We who?
Sacramento Kings. Do you think that we got cheated?
So everybody says that, but what y'all forget, y'all fouled me a lot, right?
Yeah.
I hit my free throws that game.
Ooh.
No, I get that, but I mean,
No. See, people treat me like I shoot 0%. My career is 50, make one, miss one. But I tucked that motherfucking elbow in that game 7. And my shit was looking like Eddie House. So a lot of people ask that. I didn't see it, but he did elbow you in your face. It should have been called. But I don't think, listen, y'all didn't have an answer for me.
yeah.
Everything else was pretty much the same.
And you know what the thing was that, there was not anybody that could probably ever really stop you anyway.
No, ever.
So I mean, our thing was our game plan would make sure you see 3 people. You know what I mean? But I think once you caught the ball,
that's not enough.
that's what I'm saying. But once you caught the ball, there's no hitting the ball out of his hands. There's none of that. You know what I mean? So it was like, hopefully he'd have an off game and maybe try to, you know, pull in that situation. But I think we shit the bed game 7. But I mean, it was great for me to be a part of those situations. I consider you and Kobe in my top 3 all time. So just to be in those type of games like that, to play against 2 of the top 3 players that I ever thought played the game, you know, is going to go down in history with me.
Hey,
forever.
earlier he was saying you hacked him right there.
Is
Is that a foul?
That's a foul, Shaq. That's a foul. What you mean?
Did you
That's
get
good
him?
defense.
What?
That's great defense.
Great defense.
That's a foul, man. That's a foul. What you mean?
On
you
the
can't
elbow.
You can't see my leg with his lower half. You see my whole body. He's 7'1", you gotta remember. He got 6 feet that you can't see.
He said you hacked him right there.
Why are you so white in those photos?
It's the flash.
Oh, my son.
The flash.
You white as hell in those photos.
Yo, Shaq, I currently coach for the Las Vegas Aces.
Yeah.
And I watched your Netflix series. It was super dope, by the way. Super, super dope. But I love how you've taken Angel up under your wing. I love how you stood up for against that one dude. But talk about I'm a big fan of the W now. I've been on the men's side, but the women's side is super dope. Talk about your love for Angel and where you see the WNBA going.
Angel reminds us of us. She plays how she plays. Doesn't matter what people say, doesn't matter what people think. She plays with a certain spirit, with a certain ferocity.
Yeah.
And I respect that about her. So when she was going through her stuff at LSU, you know, what a lot of us don't understand, that if the coaches can get on us, then he can control the team. So her and her coach had a little spat, and she was getting ready to go off, and I had to call her and explain to her. I said, listen, It's all part of the game. When you're the best, heavy is the head that wears the crown. So these are things you have to go through. So I kind of talked her off a ledge, and I kind of wanted to like be her mentor, and just help her getting through things. Because what young people don't understand is all the stuff that you're about to go through, we already been through. So if you want to get through it easier, listen to the OGs when we give you some advice. So she's been listening very well. I don't really stick up for her all the time, but old dude was just taking it too far.
Yeah.
And she didn't really have anybody backing her, so I had to let them know, just leave her alone.
Yeah.
I don't mind people doing their podcast and doing that, but he just kept it going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I was like, listen, my man, leave her alone. It kind of felt like bullying, and she don't need to be going back and forth with a man, so I just had to let him know.
You didn't say it like that. You said it totally different, but the message was crystal clear.
Oh no, I told him. Yeah, I told him.
I love it.
2 questions, real quick, 2 of them. First one, what did you think about OKC last year and their run? And then the second question is, with all the injuries, with Jason Tatum out, guys, Halliburton out with the Achilles, who you see emerging from the East this year?
Shea is a special player. I'm the guy that I try to hate, but he's so consistent with how he's played. He's up there now. Good player, great player, led his team, did it the right way, scored a lot of points. J-Dub was the factor. When he didn't have good games, Indiana was able to win games, but when he came and played out of his mind, they were very unstoppable. I love the way they played. Every championship has an if. If they call that foul, you guys, if your guys step up, we win. So, I'm sure Boston is saying something. I'm sure the Knicks are saying we could have won. The true test on whether are they a one-stop championship team or are they like a little baby dynasty. I think they can get it done. I think Denver will have something to say next year. I'm interested to see what KD is going to do in Houston. Good thing about our thing is every year is always a new storyline. So I'm anxious to see who's going to step up. But yes, they are the champs, and the question is, can they repeat? And we shall see.
I got a question for you. So, what era do you think was the best in basketball? The 80s?
Our era.
Yeah.
80s, which was tougher.
Yeah.
80s were tougher, more physical, but our era was the best basketball. Like I argue with Chuck and them all the time. They'd be trying to pit these teams together as rivalries. We had a real rivalry. Our rivalry was so bad, his boys tried to jump me, and one of my boys at the pool, we tried to jump his. It was serious, but serious to the point that that's how much we cared. That's how much we wanted to win. That's why I respect you so much. Out of all the smack I was talking, he was the only one to talk back on the team. Nobody else said anything. Divock never said nothing. Pollard never said nothing. No guys. Christie never said nothing. He was the only one. Him and his boys, they actually stepped up and they was ready to throw blows, and so
But
that's
Shaq,
why.
Mike didn't have to guard you though, so it's easy for him to talk noise and he ain't got to guard you down there.
So it's all psychology.
Okay.
I'm really a nice person. On the court, I'm gonna try to take your head off, but if I could intimidate you, it's gonna make my job much easier.
Gotcha.
So, a lot of the times, the first couple of plays in the game, I'm trying to get offensive foul. Because, especially if you're big and you try to get physical, I'm trying to not get fucking teeth out your mouth. Excuse my French, little guy, but that's just how I play, I'm sorry. But I'm trying to
That's the mentality that people gotta have. It's not here now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And to be tough out there, like I'm coaching a team, and like I asked it, you want them to be tough, but it's like I'm sore today, I can't go.
Yeah, see,
and it's like it's not the same era that we were. Like
It's not.
I'd go out there if I could run. If I wasn't hurting the team, I'd sit down. If I was hurting the team, I'd sit down. But if I could go out there and give you about 75, 80%, you know what I mean? It's better than what other guys would give. I'm gonna be out there. And so, give me your top 5 centers of all time. Because I've watched a lot of video. I talked with Eddie a lot about this. I watched a lot of video, and I'm not too sold on the other guys that
Wilt.
they have behind that they have ahead of you.
He don't like Wilt.
No, I didn't say I didn't
No,
like
you
Wilt.
sent me the video of Wilt that he
So
was
it's-
goaltended and laying it up.
It's 2 thought processes. They talk about championships, and we talk about as a singular individual how great you are. So I'm gonna go with championship first. Mr. Russell, number 1. Kareem, number 2. Then you probably gotta go Wilt, even though he has 2.
Over you?
Yeah, I never.
Ain't no way.
You got to see this video that he got.
Yeah,
if he show you this video, you'll change your mind.
Wilt, and then what's that, 3?
3.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go, did I say Kareem? I said Kareem.
Yep.
Wilt, and then we'll probably go Akeem Olajuwon.
Ooh.
Dream, yeah, because he actually taught me how to be a champion. And then the last one, I'll probably give it between Patrick Ewing and David Robinson.
You wouldn't put yourself in there?
No.
Just because you're paying homage to the OGs.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
just paying
you.
homage, and it's not my place. Listen, if we sitting around without the audience, motherfucker, I'm number 1. But I like to be modest and humble, so I want to give it to the guys that paved the way for me.
I seen it firsthand, man, and I'm not. Like I seen it. Like I tell him, I tell my son all the time. Like, man, I ain't never seen nobody so dominant in my life and not break a sweat. You know what I mean? Like he's like, even when you were young. When you were young in Orlando, you were killing everybody then. But even when you got older, you're still doing the same shit. And it was like we're going out there and like, he got to see 3 people. He got to do this. I mean, those guys couldn't stop him. There's nobody in the NBA that could stop him. Fisher was having a hard time.
Oh,
too.
he was. I know.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, we know who you are, brother.
Didn't you dunk on everybody on the New Jersey Nets? Yeah, he dunked on the whole squad.
And he pushed Dudley down.
Yeah, he gave him that action too. He was with the Knicks though, I think at the time. But
why'd you smack Rayford Olsen in the back of the head?
No, Rayford smacked him.
Oh, Rayford smacked you.
oh yeah, he got hit.
Oh, I thought you. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's what he did. He called me and apologized.
No, I thought you smacked him. I'm tripping. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he called me and
Strike that from the
apologized.
podcast tape. My bad. Oh, I'm sorry.
So no, it's all good. Ain't no trip off that. You know what I'm saying? But so I want to ask you about coaching wise. You know, I played with Pat Riley. You played with Pat. Okay, thank you. So let's talk about the difference between Pat and Phil, their mentality and their approach. I know how Pat was when Mike came to Miami that last year in 2011. He was like, man, he was intimidating. Because, you know, Pat sometimes would come walk right by you and be like, hey, Eddie, how you doing? Yes, let's have a good practice today. And then he'll walk right by me and not say one word. In the elevator, we going up 35 floors and don't say one word to me. So it's like, you don't know what Pat you gonna get. So what was it like when you played with Pat?
So the reason why I got traded, because the dictatorship couldn't work on me. Phil was more of a let you figure it out type guy. Keep in mind, when me and Kobe was going through a riff, you never heard Phil say anything. So I just heard B. Shaw say this in the podcast for the first time. Why don't you talk to Kobe like you talk to Shaq? And B. Shaw said that Phil said, we always got to keep Kobe in attack mode. So I just let him do whatever he wanted to do, which was fine. But he always just let us figure it out. I can remember in the Sacramento series, the Portland series, we'd be down and he'd call a timeout. He'd be like, I'm not bailing you guys out. Figure it out. So we'd have to figure out. Pat was more, do this, do that. Like when I first got there, he was like, oh, your body fat needs to be 11. I was like, I don't do that shit.
Every Monday?
Yeah.
Bill Ferran?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So he was you all know Pat is a stat guy. So one day he brought Alonzo Mourning and me and him in the office. He said, Alonzo, take your shirt off. And Alonzo was built like a He-Man doll.
Right.
He's like, I need you to look like this. And I was like, motherfuckers look good. But then I pulled out my piece of paper on his ass. I said, but let me tell you something to this. This is how much I average on Alonzo. 39, 17, and 4. I said, he got the six pack and all that. I like to eat burgers. He like to eat salad. But this is what I average on him. I'm not doing that. So he didn't like the fact that I would stand up to him. Because my thing is, you talk about all this stuff, but before I got to you, I was in the finals 4 out of 5 years, and you was never there. So which means I got the blueprint. I know what I got to do to get to the next level. But he wanted to do as well. I said, I'm not doing no body fat. I don't eat fucking salad. Cheeseburgers, that's what I ate. McDonald's. Because remember, I won as the skinny Shaq, the medium Shaq, and the fat Shaq. I won all 3. So I I eat what I eat. So he was more of a dictator, and after we won our championship, then he really got his wings back, and he really started. And I just, one day Jason Williams came late. Like, remember you used to have that clock?
Yeah.
So Jason Williams came a half a second late, and he was like, "Hey man, you need to get out." I told Jason, we're not doing that, because that's when he got rid of Antoine and all my guys, and I had a regular team, so we was losing like crazy. So he told J-Dub to get out, and I said, "No, we're not getting out." He said, "Well, you get out." And I said, "Motherfucker, put me out." So we got into a little scuffle, and then the next day I was traded.
Damn.
You know what's funny about that? That year, he called me that summer and wanted me to be on that team.
You should have came.
And I ended up going to Phoenix to play with D'Antoni, because it was gonna be fun and stuff like that. But that's it's crazy. He told me, he was like, "You're gonna regret this, Eddie." You know how he talks.
It was that quick though. The next
day I got traded. I was like, damn.
So look, you synonymous with Ernie, Kenny the Jet, and Charles Barkley.
And the funny thing is, everybody says that on our comments.
And he don't believe he looked like it.
And that's the first thing he said to him in the back.
It's not that you look, it's just the back of that fat ass head. Not the
Oh,
bald
it's the fat ass head.
Yeah, the fat ass head in the
He
back.
said it's
Turn
fat
around
ass
so they can see
And
it.
the
They got
eyebrows got no members, those hot dogs back there.
Come on.
It's your eyebrows.
That's what I thought it was.
Ain't nothing wrong with Chuck, man. I like Chuck.
I like
dude,
Chuck
man.
too.
So look, like, how much did you learn from those guys, being on TV? And then how much as well how much fun? Because it looked like you guys had fun. I tune in all the time because you guys had so much fun. It looked like it was organic, natural, and things like that. So, like, what did you learn and how much fun did you have?
So first year I was trying to be professional and I did terrible. And they had to pull me in and say, "Listen, it's not what we brought you here for. We need you to be yourself." So I think what makes us really good is you got Hall of Famer Shaq, Hall of Famer Chuck, Kenny won a couple championships, and Ernie is a guy that keeps it together. I think people know and understand that we kind of know what we're talking about in certain situations, and we like to have fun. Like we made the kid from Boston cut his hair.
Yeah,
remember that?
Yeah, Derek White.
Yeah,
White, right?
Yeah, Derek White.
And that thing was like, "Yes, sir."
He said he made him cut his hair. What? Do you really not like Charles?
No, it's funny. I was actually talking about this today, and the guy was like, "You think our country is divided?" I said, "It's not our country is divided. I said people forget one word, and the word is respect. If you respect a person, you can say, you can do whatever, and things be straight." So, like for example, people thought me and Kobe had problems. We respected each other. We don't always like what each other did, but we respected each other. When I'm getting doubled, I'm kicking it out to him. When he coming through the lane doing all that, he passing to me. That's respect. So, he's gonna say what he like, I'm gonna say what I like, but we never disrespect each other. We may, you don't have no rings, or you can't shoot free throws. That's just fun and jazz, but he's a very, very knowledgeable man, one of the nicest guys ever.
Yeah.
But sometimes he's annoying, but I will never disrespect him. He will never disrespect me, and I think that's why the show is very, very successful.
Yeah, for sure.
So you talking about shooting free throws? Is it because your hands are so big?
Because I didn't care.
Huh?
I never cared. I hit him when I need to hit him.
You did?
Yeah, facts.
But I always said it was God's way of keeping me humble. Listen now, imagine me, but shooting like Steph Curry. I'd be the greatest ever, right?
Facts.
So if I had all that, I'd probably be I'd probably be super arrogant and super disrespectful. So it was just a way of keeping me humble. Because crazy thing is when I practice, I look like you two in the gym by myself. But in the game, it just wouldn't. So I just got to the point that I don't care. But when I really care and focus, I hit them most of the time.
Back in the day, you always pay homage and respect to your dad. And watching how you spoke with Matas, talk about and giving his granddad love. Can you talk about what Mrs. O'Neal, Phil, what they meant to you growing up?
My father taught me discipline and structure. Mother taught me how to just continue to dream. And she helped me believe in my dreams. I remember when I was a high-level juvenile delinquent starting to play basketball. I remember one day we was riding by some regular houses, because I never had a house. Grew up in the projects, moved on Army bases, stayed in the barracks. So when I got to San Antonio, started playing ball, we were driving by a house and she's looking at a little house. And I look at her and say, Mom, I'm gonna buy your house. She believed me. I said, Mom, when I get rich, I'm gonna buy you that house. I know you are, baby. So it just made me work harder.
Yeah.
And my father disciplined me so much, it got me to the point to where once I make a mistake and I know it's a mistake, I'd have to delete it out of my program and never make that mistake again.
Yeah.
And he just told me to never be satisfied. I remember as a youngster winning everything. Like I never lost in AAU and all that stuff. Every time I win and bring a trophy home on Saturday, you know how we do with the kids on Saturday, by Monday it should be gone. And he was the type of person you could never ask him. So finally when I got older, I asked him, he said, I never want you to be satisfied. So that's why after we won that first one, I had the blueprint. I was trying to get 2, I was trying to get 3, because you know that window is very, very short. So that's like, it's like, now that I know how to win, we're gonna keep winning, we're gonna keep winning.
You know, with you growing up, so I grew up stuttering. Like that was with a huge speech impediment where I never
You still stutter.
I do still stutter.
I know, I saw
would
you.
never stop.
You was like,
No, chill out. Chill out. But I didn't do that.
you did it.
Wait, shit.
No, you was like,
So
breathe and slow
tell me
down.
this. After reading your book, how did you get over your stutter, your speech impediment?
So I still stutter also,
Yeah.
except when I'm in the Shaq character.
Except when?
When I'm in the Shaq character, like right now, I'm in the Shaq character.
Okay.
Because I remember in college they said big guys don't sell. Wanted to be the first big guy to sell, so I created this character known as Shaq. Funny, silly, make people laugh, but I still stutter. Like especially when I have to think of something real quick, I have to stutter. But I'm real cool with my stuttering. I don't go.
I don't do that either.
You just did it twice. You did it twice. You like,
Come on. Now
I saw you.
No, I didn't.
I'm a stutterer. I saw you. Yeah. See, once you start doing that, then you just gotta switch
that's
it
right.
up. Yeah.
So look, you. Okay, so you was talking about how
Is that my niece, Miss Peyton?
you know
Hey,
how
baby,
your,
love you.
You say your dad never let you settle, right?
Yeah.
You know, and is that part of your business acumen? And where did you get that from? Because did that start in Orlando, or was it in LA and you got introduced to people so you could start buying these entities and things like that? Like, how did that happen for you?
I got it from Magic Johnson. I went to one of his events so I'm the type that jealousy motivates me. So like when I first got to LA, I'm not Shaq yet. I'm watching Magic do his thing. I'm like, damn, I want his spot. That's gonna be me one day. So I'm watching him, and you know, he's nice to people, he's smiling, he's doing business deals, he's giving his phone off to people, so I definitely watched that. And then, you know, one of my favorite sayings is you take advantage of opportunities. So I've just always tried to take advantage of opportunities. And you know, again, he says, you need something to fall back on because basketball is not gonna live forever. You know, he tells me that at 18.
was Magic?
Yeah, at 18 years old. And I was like, what the hell is he talking about? As I get older and I'm watching him, I'm like, okay. So for me, it's a lot of luck, a lot of patience, and a lot of just being, you know, consistent with what I'm doing. My father used to punish me every time an athlete did something crazy. So, you know, back in the day, let's just say a guy lost $1 million, which was a lot, like I'd get in trouble for that. So I was very conscious of like, okay, I'm making a lot of money now. I got to find ways to make sure that I always keep this money. So
Old school whooping?
yeah, oh yeah, whooping.
Oh.
The worst whooping I ever got, and probably my last whooping, was he came in the house one day and he was crying and he had his uniform messed up. And he said, if you ever do coke, I'll kill you. So I'm 13, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, Dad, I don't drink coke, I drink Pepsi. But this is when Len Bias died. So that's why I never do. I don't do no drugs. Cause bro, when I tell you he touched me up real nice.
Then the next time he seen you, he was like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Way too big.
So talk to us, Shaq, a little. You brought AI back. You're reinventing Reebok again. So kind of talk about that. You know, I mean, AI is one of the, you know, probably one of the best players there. Played the game at 6 feet. He has so many records and stuff. So talk to us about bringing AI back and you starting that back up again?
You know how I talk about the others on TV?
Yeah.
Because even though I'm highly celebrated, I can't forget the guys that did it with me. Like they always like to talk about Kobe and myself, but you know, Big Shot Bob don't hit those shots, Rick don't hit, B Shaw don't hit those shots, we don't win. So, you know, when I formed with the company, Authentic Brands Group, who bought Reebok, and I said, hey, I want to be the president, I realized Reebok was something, but I started it off, but AI took it to the next level. So I said, okay, how about making AI the vice president? You know, he was still around, he wasn't doing much. I wanted to, you know, show him some love and say, hey, I'm doing this, I need you to do it with me. And he's doing a fabulous job because I can get to the big guys, I can't get to the little guys. So, you know, a lot of the guys that we sign are like younger guys, and they really pay more attention to him than they do to me.
Kobe. Everybody right now, more than ever, everybody's celebrating Kobe. Can you tell the audience your favorite Kobe story and the legacy that he left behind?
So I took pride in driving Kobe crazy. Because you have puppies? Anybody have puppies? Okay, so you ever have a puppy that bites and you go like that and he comes back? Now you know you got to kill a dog. Right? So as a youngster, he always wanted to be the man, and I tell him, you ain't the man, I'm the man. And that would drive him crazy. So people always like, oh, he worked 5, 6, 7 hours a day. That's because he had to. Because when he came in, he wasn't Kobe. You remember?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
So I would drive, you're not that good, you're not gonna be that good, you'll never be the man. I drove him crazy because I knew what I had. Because you know, a lot of guys on the team didn't want what he wanted. You know, a lot of people talk about the Utah game where he shot the 3 air balls. Nobody wanted to take that shot, but he wanted to take that shot. So now I knew I got somebody with the same mentality to me. So I would drive him crazy. So I would challenge him, and he would always step up to it. Like I say, hey man, I need 40 today, and he would do it. The last game on TNT, I said, hey Kobe, I need you to get 50, and he went out and got 60.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was our whole career. You know, we didn't get along because as a big guy, I like to touch the ball. And as a guard, you like to touch the ball. So all the little riffs we had, that's normal on every team. I'm sure C-Webb got mad when you came off the pick and then kick it back. That's normal. But Earthlings think, oh, it's a problem. It wasn't a problem, just like, hey, you get it to me first. You're like, no, I'm gonna do what I do. So, but we never disrespect each other. And then we figured out, let me go first 3 quarters, and then fourth quarter's all yours. I don't even want the ball fourth quarter in case I'm missing free throws. So once we figured out our formula, it was in. I just get frustrated when people talk about the GOATs of the game and his name is not mentioned. Like I don't care who you pick, whether it's Michael, LeBron, or Kobe, but just mention all the names.
Yeah.
That's all, just mention all the names. So it's just like they just surpassed him up and went from Mike to LeBron and they left him out. So I would like to hear all the recipients and then let the people pick.
Yeah.
I would say this, that Kobe is a carbon copy of Mike. So if Mike is the guy, how is Kobe not right there? That's the greatest question ever.
Again, as an individual, listen, we got 8 billion people on this planet. Everybody's not gonna have the same opinion. I don't care who you say. Don't matter to me. But I would like to hear all the fair arguments. That's a great point. You know, he's a carbon copy of Mike. Mike's the greatest, so it has to be him. But LeBron has done some things too.
Yeah, he's amazing.
So we're gonna have a conversation. Just put all the names in.
Yeah. So I got another question for you though. This one, and I hate bringing shit up like this because, you know, you won 4 championships, right? I won 1. The ones that sting the most is the ones that you lose, right? So, but I have to ask you this because I never had an opportunity to ask you this about Detroit. You guys had an all-star roster. You know what I mean? You look at Gary Payton, you look at Karl Malone, yourself, Kobe. You had a Hall of Fame coach. Everything was like set up. And then you're going against this scrappy team in Detroit, you know, with the Tayshaun Prince, the Rip Hamiltons, and, you know, Chauncey Billups, Rasheed Wallace, and Ben Wallace. What happened in that series, though? Because, I mean, y'all got beat 4-1. Like, to me, I would never expect y'all to lose 4-1, maybe 7 games.
You know you have to be together to win the championship?
Yeah.
That was the year. I'll let you figure out what that means. But that was the year that a lot of stuff was going on and we weren't really together.
Like
yeah, and then it was actually a good moment for him because he did what I would have did. you know, in every Godfather movie, every Kung Fu movie, the young master at some point must take out the old master. So after we lost, he did the right thing. He said, hey, if you don't get rid of Shaq, I'm not coming back. So they chose a younger guy, and then I was traded a couple of days later. It was actually, I was eating cereal and found out I got traded.
What kind of cereal?
Frosted Flakes.
They're great.
Yeah. So it was funny because I was eating Frosted Flakes, watching ESPN, listening to what people were saying. And then they said, Mitch Kupchak said he will take offers on Shaq. So I told my agent to call him, and they said, hey, you're going to trade. So I got in my police car and I went there, but they wouldn't let me in because I was going to Mitch up.
Wait, you got in your police car?
Talk over that so fast. A police car?
I'm a cop.
Wait, did you
I was a
turn?
cop?
No, I know you the police, but did you turn your lights on when you was driving?
No. But I went down there, and actually the cops were waiting for us. Like, Shaq, we can't let you in. I was like, I'm just going to go get my stuff. I was going to Mitch Kupchak up. I promise you. I promise you. Because my thing is, I understand the business, but show me a little more respect.
Yeah.
Call me and say, hey, man, we had a good run. But you do that, and I'm sitting there eating Frosted Flakes with little Sharif, and he looking at me, and I'm looking at him like, damn, we getting traded? I was going to kill that dude.
How Reed doing, by the way?
He all right. He's good. He's good. I revealed in the documentary that I was scared for him.
Yeah.
So I know it was his dream to make it to that next level, but the heart ailment thing, it's probably the first time as a father I couldn't help him figure out. Because I remember when I was in the hospital with Shawnee, and Shawnee's like, you're not sad? I was like, no, I'm not sad. I've been through injuries. Like, yeah, but you never been through life or death injuries. And it kind of hit me. So, but he's good. He's working for me now. But I know he wanted that thing so bad. He wanted to play, and he just. I told him, I think I comforted his mind by saying we don't need another basketball player in the family. So we don't need another basketball player in the family. You just continue to do your. So he's into footwear. He's into fashion. So he's going to be working for one of my brands. But he's good.
On.
DJ Diesel. Talk about that. Where does that come from?
That was good. You was about to stutter and you went to the nose.
You know what?
Perfect.
You called him. You called him.
No, that's good. You was like, you did like that, and then you brought it up to hide.
Hey, what he do like?
To hide. See, good.
You know
That
what?
was
Typically,
good.
I really don't go at the gas, big fella. And you know what? I'm gonna keep the respect going. DJ Diesel.
Did you like DJ?
Y'all
Did
had
you
way
like
too
DJ?
much on that, man. I don't do all that stuff like that no more. Anyway,
Do you like DJing more or playing basketball more?
It's the same thing for me. So I call it the adrenaline factor, and I didn't realize I was missing it because from 14 to 30, an hour and a half is. So then when I started playing, I didn't have that. I was like, I remember after I retired Boston, I was doing shit I never did, like talking to the neighbors, going outside, checking the mail. Hey, Bob. I didn't have anything, and I just felt kind of sad. So when I went to a DJ concert one time, it was 500,000 people there. I was like, I know how to DJ, so it just gives me an hour and a half to just get that adrenaline pump that I need.
right. What's next? What is Shaq's legacy, man? I see you always giving back. And some of the most awesome videos I see is you randomly going up to kids, asking them a question, and giving them a bunch of money. Like, you love serving. Like, where did that come from? And what is Shaq's legacy?
I want people to say he was a nice guy. Doesn't matter how much money we made, what we done. Because almost had to beat a guy up yesterday at the Beverly Hills restaurant. Because people out here, y'all make the world better, not spoiled athletes like us, regular people. So I'm at this restaurant yesterday, and I guess this girl messed the dude's order up, and he goes off on the girl. So I had to go to him and say, hey man, you talk to a girl like that again, I'm punching you in your fucking face. Like, he was just going off on the girl. So I talked to a girl, I was like, baby, how much you want for a tip? So she's like, she was crying. I was like, what do you need? She said, no, I messed his sandwich up, so I gave her $1,000. But my point is, be nice to people.
Yeah.
Like, imagine having to serve people, different type of people every day at a restaurant. He was just so rude to the little girl, and she's just a little girl trying to get by. I just felt bad. So I want people to say Shaq was a nice guy. Not he owns this, he does that, he has that, he made that. None of that really matters because we all put our pants on the same way. We all have children. We all have fatherly duties, motherly duties. We all have stress. I just want you to say I was a nice guy, because that's the only thing that matters to me.
Right. DJ set. What's your set like? Is it the or is it some hip hop? Like what you got going on?
Wait, what is it? The what?
Okay, this one. He's
I don't know. What's up? Hold on. Say.
No, that's him. That's him.
Shaq.
That's him.
What's so fucking funny?
Do it again.
That's funny.
Yeah, that shit. Everybody was laughing.
So I DJ dubstep, EDM, Vegas music.
There you go.
What is it?
Vegas
EDM?
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? You can do it now.
No, I don't know. I don't got that in my game. I got a
what it
classic.
is,
I got a
right?
classic two-step.
Yeah, because the kids there, it's like a wild sports game. Like I make my kids get in the mosh pit and fight.
What?
Yeah, so all you old people, you would not enjoy what I do. Don't even come. But all you youngsters would definitely enjoy it. It's just so these kids, this hip hop and EDM mix, hardcore, and kids, they just want to release their energy. It's fun, you know, because remember, you guys run the world, you guys have real jobs. At some point you want to relieve that stress. So when I put on a show, you know, I've always had the mentality, if people pay to watch you perform, I always give them a show.
Yeah.
So I try to make them fight, make them relieve that stress, and, you know, just have a good time. How old are you, little man? Come up here. All like him.
Take a seat. You got any questions for Shaq?
The shirt is fly.
What was your favorite moment in your NBA career?
Good question.
Beating the Sacramento Kings. Oh, all right, Mike. Do you have a girlfriend? You're lying. You want to know how I know you're lying? Because you got on flip-flops. That means you're smooth. What's your name? Owen what? Owen, make sure you always listen to your mommy and daddy. Got it? Can you shoot? Let me see your form. Oh, okay. Yeah, one more time, slower. Slower.
Okay.
Okay, the Luka Doncic.
Follow through.
All right, going back down there. Thanks for coming up. Love you. Man got on flip-flops.
And Shaq, you will be at Rawhide after this. You're going at 11:45, right?
Yes.
He'll be DJing over there at Rawhide after this at 11:45 as well. So.
All you old people stay home.
So look,
Hold
Shaq.
on. You got a question? A dude that's been smiling at me all night? Oh. You in the pinstripe shirt. Yeah, you.
In the pinstripe shirt.
Like this all night. Yeah, go on.
Like
Come on up. Come on up.
He said, yeah, you. Give me the mic.
Oh, we on the Q&A right now.
Dude been smiling. Oh, hey.
Oh, you
Watch
made
it,
it.
watch it.
You made it. Right on.
How you doing?
What's up, bro?
He said, oh.
Since you've been smiling at me, you might as well get close.
I know you represent one fraternity, but I want to say that it's all about the A5.
Oh, man.
Oh, he on the other one?
Yeah.
See? Oh, man. See?
Which one? What is that?
He's an alpha.
Oh.
What's your question? Tell him, dog. That's right. What's your question?
What was the most memorable moment with you and Kobe Bryant?
Beating the Sacramento Kings. Thank you, brother. Beating the Kings.
We might have to have you take the steps. We don't want anybody
Hey,
to get hurt.
hey, go this way right
Yeah,
here.
go this way.
Yeah,
We got to
brother.
have you take the steps back down.
Yeah, them knees.
Come on up, my man. Hurry up.
Now that was funny right there.
That's my son Shaq. He's 11. He's been in ESPN since he's 5 years old.
All right, be
You
careful.
gonna make it?
Be careful,
we
big
might
man.
have to take the
Oh, you got on the
microphone
Shaqs.
down.
I see you, my boy.
This should be somebody walking through there.
Those are dope.
Oh, he got some Reeboks on too.
That's
Look.
right.
Oh, and there's Shaqs too.
Oh, and no, them the pumps.
Yeah, but I think these are Shaqs though.
Shaqs, them ain't
Nice
yours.
right there. Yeah, they're mine.
Yeah, they are looking at
Yeah,
the
they are.
back.
Yeah, they're mine.
What was your favorite movie that you were in?
Oh,
Like the star?
Kazam was terrible.
I was gonna say.
Blue Chips, I'll probably say Grown Ups too.
Oh yeah.
Because Adam Sandler was a fan of the Lakers, so he'd always be on the floor. So I would always be like, "Hey Adam, when you gonna put me in a movie?" So he said, "You gotta win championship." So after I retired, he called me and he put me in 3 movies. But Grown Ups 2 was like the best movie.
I say
Thank
blue
you, nice
chips.
to see you.
I was gonna say
I
blue
say blue
chips.
chips too.
Listen, that's your father.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
That's okay. But listen to me. I'm about to tell you a secret. Pay attention. I made $700 million just by listening to my daddy. Make sure you always listen to your father and your mother. You understand me? No, seriously. All right? Make sure you always listen to your mama and your daddy. All right? Love you, my guy. Take it easy.
Block this one.
Them must have been the Orlando joints.
Yeah, those were.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those might be the best ones you had, huh?
Yeah, they're probably. Huh? Oh, thank you, beautiful.
You want to bring the
Question right
microphone
here.
down there?
I don't
They got a
want.
microphone. They got a microphone.
Yeah, she don't. Here, just
Oh,
give
they
her the
got
mic.
one right there.
Yeah, just give her the mic.
I think she has a microphone right there. She got a microphone.
She got a mic. She just step up to the.
Oh,
Yeah,
Don't worry. Don't worry.
I can sit down, but I can't jump over.
how old are you?
My
Happy
goodness.
birthday.
This is exciting. I need to know, what's your favorite ice cream?
How old are you?
How about me?
No, how old are you?
I prefer vanilla.
No.
I just want some vanilla.
I'm sorry. I'm hard of hearing, obviously.
That's okay. You're 88?
All she wanted is Shaq.
You're
For
88?
88th birthday.
88.
You're too young for me, baby. Way too young. But no, to answer your question, I like vanilla. I like vanilla.
Oh,
All right, mama, slow down, mama.
shots fired.
Slow down, mama.
Slow down, mama.
All right, nice
She
to
shot
see
a
you.
shot.
Yes, ma'am, love you. Thank you. You look good, too.
She sure shot her shot, didn't she?
She
Definitely
did.
shot a shot.
She's too young.
Hi, Shaq.
Hi,
Sorry, I'm a little nervous.
I can tell.
Okay, you. Oh my God,
It's all right.
you've not only built a career but a legacy, and I know you like helping youth. But for small nonprofits like mine, what's your best advice on continuing to grow while staying true to our mission?
Take advantage of social media.
Okay.
Take advantage of as much free marketing as you can. And just continue to follow your dream. I don't know what your missions are, but just continue to follow your dream. I don't like answering those questions because mine is based off pure luck. I have a lot of followers, but I didn't start from zero to get. So I don't. But I've seen a lot of people start from here, and the marketing and the social media, and just continue to believe in their cause, and they've been very successful. So good luck to you in your endeavors.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Oh, that was loud, sorry. Hi, I'm Brianna with Brianna Sports. I'm actually a sports broadcaster. I have a question for the podcast as a whole. how do you guys think that your podcast helps the sports culture in general?
You want me to take that one?
Yeah, go for it.
I think because, we've had it hasn't just been straight sports that we've had. So that's the reason why the name of our podcast is Straight Game. So Shaq done gave us game, we done gave y'all game, and it's real, it's unfiltered, it's uncut. We've had rappers on, we've had, football players on, we've had everybody on that you could think of. So you could just, we don't want to get put in a box. We want to be, the next person I want to try to get, if I could get him, is Barry Sanders. Because I believe he opened his own bank back when he retired. If you didn't know that, you gotta know that. And so I want to know what his mindset was in that particular space where he was the best running back and he was like, hey, I'm just gonna hang it up. So it's about just always just trying to tap into different areas.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Shut the hell up in the corner.
What's up, fellas?
What up?
Shaq, this is my question. My question for you, do you have any regrets from your NBA career, and is there anything you would like to change?
No regrets. Did it my way. Did it how I wanted to do it. Probably would have wanted to stay with Penny a couple more years to get one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably would have wanted to stay with Kobe a couple more years to get a few more. And I wanted to go 20. I wanted to have the Shaq ceremony and all that, but I tore my Achilles on my 19th year and I didn't come back. But overall, I don't have any regrets. I had a great career. Did a lot, made a lot of noise. I remember one time we broke a record at the Sacramento and Mike Bibby stole the ball and wrote something crazy on the ball.
That wasn't us, man.
Yeah, that was y'all. That's all right.
What did they write on there?
Thank you. I can't tell you what they wrote.
Well, I think the last guy stole my last question, so I'm going to come up with a new one real quick.
All right, well, you hurry up.
All righty, so I think my question to you is, Mike Bibby, if you had the opportunity to just go Kevin Durant on the Golden State Warriors and join the 2002 Lakers after losing, would you have done it?
No. Just for the fact of, like, the rivalry that we had going against them, it was real. Like, I hated them. You know what I mean? But like outside the court, it was good. But like we really hated the Lakers. You know what I mean? I think it's still. I don't know if it's still a battle right now of today.
Lakers
but
and Zach?
No. Yeah, but I mean,
no.
but like it was like we hated them. Like if they hated us, we hated them. That's just the way it was. And I mean, I wouldn't have thought of trying to join. I was going to get traded to them. I talked to Kobe one time. I forgot what year it was. Maybe like, I don't even remember what year it was, but I had talked to him. But I mean, then the Maloofs, our owners went back on not putting me in the same division that the Kings were in. So that kind of fell through.
Oh, you was going to be a Laker?
Can I ask you 2 questions, please?
You got $2? This is called overtime, kid. Yeah, go ahead.
First one, what was it like playing against Michael Jordan?
First year was terrifying because I'm still a kid, like you were a kid, and 300 days before our first game, I had his poster on my wall. I saw him in the dunk contest against Dominique. So him being on the court, it was like, I couldn't believe I was there, and all the stuff that you saw on TV, now I'm seeing it in person, it was real. It looked like everything he did was perfect. His form, the way he walked, the way he played. But what got me out of my fear is one time he came out to pick and roll and shot a jumper, and I almost blocked it. I didn't block it, but I almost blocked it. I was like, okay, I'm not as good as him, but I'm close. So that kind of took me out my fear. But you know, being able to play against the greatest and being the last guy to beat him, that's something very special.
And for the second question, what did your parents feed you?
In the morning? Yeah, great question. Payday, we had Frosted Flakes. Non-payday, we had cornflakes and a lot of sugar, a lot of peanut butter and jelly, and a lot of chicken and macaroni. And a lot of top ramen,
I got one last question.
Yeah, you did it again.
No, I did it.
Yeah,
I did that time. So, who dunked on you? You always dunking on people.
Michael
Who got
Jordan,
you?
Tim
Jordan got
Perry,
you?
and Derek Coleman.
Derek Coleman.
DC?
Yeah, Derek Coleman got me with the left and did like that. That's why I hated the Nets. And the next time we played was when I tore the backboard down. Yeah, Derek Coleman got me nice. He came down with the left and did like that. He just
Like on the help side, you was too late?
Yeah, I was too late, and he came with that left, and he turned. And then he did like that in my face. I was like, damn.
All right, everybody. We want to thank you guys. We want to thank Shaq for giving us his time. He's a busy man.
Come on up. Come on. That's your baby?
That's my nephew.
Oh.
Who was that? Carter?
Carter.
Carter.
Oh, pull him up. Carter, what's up?
He's a showman right here.
I'm going to tell you a secret.
Come sit down, man.
Give me some. What's up with the blunt?
You got any questions for Shaq?
Can I tell you something? Hold on, let me tell you something first. If I had that hair, I'd kill him at the hookah bar tonight. Man, you got some beautiful hair.
Say thank you.
Put the mic to your mouth.
Something about basketball. How can I get better?
How can I get better at basketball?
You want the real answer? That's your uncle. Watch all his tapes, and whatever he tell you to do, do it. He was a much better player than I was. I was just mean and nasty. But you're a good-looking guy. I see you got your little muscles, you got your little outfit. Make sure you listen to your Uncle Mike. Let me see your jump shot. Oh, left-handed? Do it again. One more time. One more time.
See the snap?
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Nice to see.
Look at his feet. Look how big his feet are.
You want to make some money? You want to make some money? You want to make some money? You cut your hair for $1,000 and give it to me? I got it right here. Oh, you want to see it right there. Oh, you want to hey, man. Oh, man.
He trying to grab that thing, though.
Nice to see you, brother.
All right, everybody, give it up for Shaquille O'Neal.
All right, Carter.